A lot of breaking news to tell you about this morning, including 3 deadly crashes involving pedestrians in just the past 24 hours. One of those victims was just 4 years old. That crash happened on the North Freeway last night. ABC13's Micah Hatfield joins us with what we know about these horrific crashes. Good morning, Micah.
Stephen, and they are horrific, an especially terrible one to start this Father's Day morning off with. We've learned that a father and his 4-year-old son were killed while they were crossing I-45 near 1960. The Harris County Sheriff's Office tells us that they believe the father crashed the Jeep that they were driving in into a barrier on the North Freeway around 9:30 Saturday night. Officials say the father and son pair were attempting to cross the lanes of traffic on the highway that, as you know, is typically very busy, and they were hit. Both the father and son were pronounced dead on the scene. The driver who hit them, we're told, stopped and did not appear to be intoxicated.
We do not advise attempting to cross the freeway while there's any traffic on scene. If you do need to exit your vehicle, try to be at a location where anything that might strike the vehicle or the freeway doesn't end up striking your body and end up eventually killing you.
Then a few hours later, not too far away at 249 in 1960, the sheriff's office says a man was trying to walk across 1960, another busy road, and was hit by a car. That victim, who has just been described to us as an adult male, died. The car that hit him did not stop on the scene, but the sheriff's office found who they believe to be the suspect a couple hundred yards away. This crash happened at about 1:30 this morning. We're told that deputies were attempting to confirm that person was the driver and check to see if they were intoxicated. And lastly, we've learned some new information about the crash that killed a cyclist in Southwest Houston at 5:30 Saturday morning. A friend identified the victim as Randy Washington and tells us he was originally from Corpus Christi. He says the victim was retired from Exxon and was an avid cyclist. Yesterday, he was trying to beat his previous speed because he was training for a competition, so he had gone ahead of the group that he was riding with. And again, the driver in that crash has not been caught. Officials ask if you see that your neighbor has new front end damage to their car that they didn't have previously, you're asked to call Houston Police. Again, this happened on the 610 southbound feeder at Braeswood. In Houston, Micah Hatfield, ABC 13 Eyewitness News.
A lot of tragedy for one weekend. Micah, thanks. Well, new this morning, a wild scene on the Southwest Freeway overnight. Police say an off-duty HISD officer and another man were involved in some sort of road rage incident, and that led up to a shooting. Thankfully, no one was hit.
And they also attempted to handcuff him, but the suspect grabbed his handcuffs and threw him over the retainer wall. At that time, HPD arrived and took the suspect into custody.
Well, TransStar cameras captured part of that. You see the flashing lights there on the freeway near the Beltway around 10 last night. Officials say that suspect was tailgating the officer. They eventually pulled over and started arguing with each other. And at some point, that officer says the suspect grabbed his weapon and it went off. The man was arrested and is facing possible DWI charges.
Now to the latest impact of the coronavirus in Southeast Texas. There are now almost 31,000 confirmed cases in our area. The death toll has risen to at least 527. There is some good news. The number of COVID-19 patients who've recovered is almost 13,000.
Well, this morning, an update on the search for a missing Fort Hood soldier. The body of one of them has been found and identified.
Private Gregory Morales' mother tells ABC 13 that the skeletal remains found on Friday in Killeen are those of her son. Morales has been missing since he was last seen at Fort Hood in August. The Army says a tip led them to the remains in the field about 4 miles from the Army post. The cause of death not known at this time. Officials say that he was set to be discharged a couple of days after he disappeared. This comes as the search continues for Private First Class Vanessa Guillen. The Houston native went missing 2 months ago. This is the last known video of Guillen as she was seen there. It was taken at a restaurant in Killeen 1 week before she disappeared. The Army is looking into claims that Guillen was sexually harassed by a sergeant at Fort Hood.
Houston police are asking for help identifying this group of thieves who broke into a business in the Heights and ended up stealing more than $1,000 worth of merchandise. That surveillance video from Bounce Back Vintage Shop off Washington Street. Earlier Friday morning, at least 4 men smashed through that front door before ransacking the place. They're seen grabbing clothes and boxes upon boxes of shoes, many of which were pricey collector editions Air Jordans.
When you target a small business, you're targeting people's families. Literally, you're just going after a few guys who, are putting bread on the table for their home. And I mean, we didn't ask for this stuff. We didn't ask for it.
Well, if you have any information on who these guys are, call Houston Crime Stoppers. You could earn a cash reward.
If you want to give back on this Father's Day, here's a great volunteer opportunity. Today, the Houston Food Bank will be handing out food from 9 a.m. until noon, and they need your help. The food bank's warehouse is located at 535 Port Wall Street. You can register online. Just remember, wear a face mask.
All right, happy Father's Day. Still watching for the chance of isolated storms today. The ones that pop up will be a little more powerful. They'll have more energy today. What that means is you'll get the cloud top expanding higher in the atmosphere, so up to 35 or 40,000 feet. So for that reason, I think damaging winds are in play. 1 or 2 storms could be strong or severe, but the most of the storms will have decent wind gusts and downburst, cooler air than the storms yesterday. Also brief heavy downpours in the ones that pop up. It's going to take a while, though. I think we get through the middle part of the day at least fairly quiet, and then a 60% chance of storms along and south and east of the I-45 corridor down towards the upper Texas coast. And a 40% chance for our northern and northwestern periphery. Anywhere in that orange dashed line could see a stronger storm or two. That includes the metro up north towards the Woodlands, Conroe, Shenandoah. All right, a few stray showers could get going, and then they'll become stronger storms mainly this afternoon after 2 or 3 o'clock. Those should be brief heavy downpours. And then we'll see energy left over from storms up in North Texas collide with the outflow. The remaining energy after the storms in our area this afternoon die out. And that, I think, could spark a few stronger storms later this evening. So a couple of opportunities. Not everyone will see it, but the ones who do, brief heavy rainfall and a big cool down briefly in that area. All right, deeper tropical moisture arrives this week, specifically Wednesday, Thursday. So flash flooding can't be ruled out at this point. Minor street flooding, or perhaps a little bit more. Just depends on how much we get. So we'll have to watch that middle part of this week. So Father's Day today, 60% rain chance. Look at this, rain chances the next 8 days, the heaviest of which arrive Wednesday, Thursday. Some of those could be heavy and could include some flooding. So we got to watch that very carefully. We'll get back to you on that each day as we get much closer. But I tell you what, we've been dry for 2 or 3 weeks. Now, finally, some changes with more rain in the forecast.